Well, we set out to do something riffing on Duchamp from last year because of the extraordinary success of the cartoon show within that entire festival. And what we asked cartoonists to do was incorporate the surreal from the aspects of Duchamp last year and also a very traditional, a kind of nostalgic seaside idea. This also ties in very heavily with Herne Bay and its regeneration. And for Beach Creative, our exhibition was extraordinary. There were a lot of things to accomplish and was greatly assisted by Royston Robertson. We were able to find spaces for all the artwork and it came together superbly in the end. It just takes a bit of time and a bit of adjustment, but I think what we've got in this exhibition is something extraordinary.
So the other really great thing that we were able to do this year is to run some workshops for kids, to teach them a little bit about the cartooning style and how to do it. We had a comic strip workshop that Tim Harris ran in our Beach Creatives workshop room upstairs, and he also did it down at the bandstand on Sunday.
It's just maybe 3 or 4 panels, and the strip is what you'd probably call a newspaper strip, like Snoopy or like Garfield. And the idea is, it is really, it's not going to be a long story. It's going to be a little situation the characters are going to find themselves in, and hopefully at the end is going to be a little funny thing that happens as well. And the thing about this workshop is open to all ages as well. So if we could have a 3-year-old coming in and all they want to do is colour and just draw whatever they want, that's fine. You can have 10-year-olds come in and say, well, I want to do this particular story. I can have a 50-year-old coming in and saying, I've got an idea for a character, what can I do with it? But that doesn't mean that they just have to do a comic strip if they want. The single panel things are like gag cartoons that you would find in perhaps Private Eye or a Reader's Digest, that kind of thing. Yeah, I do those as well, and if people want to have a go at learning how to do that as well, that's fine.
The bandstand here is an extraordinary thing in Herne Bay. It's a beautiful arena and the audience filters in. I got 3 outstanding artists to produce work on beside the surreal side. We had Dave Brown, Chris Burke, Steve Way, superb figures who all riffed. I think Steve Way's one was a beautiful cartoon of Venus Botticelli. Dave Brown, of course, in The Independent, did another superb riff on the classic seaside postcard. It's just you can't get any better. Chris Burke's used the Duchamp thing from last year and included the seaside element with ice creams falling off and onto the pavement, which was just delicious. Martin Honeysett's superbly surreal take on the restoration of the clock tower to fit in with the Herne Bay Pier, so it has a great big chunk missing out of it. And Bill Stott's wonderful seaside scene with 2 kids wondering what that clicking sound is, with a huge crab behind them. Late in the day, all of the artists to contribute and work out a seaside scene where we wanted to put different figures and different jokes and get all of their little jokes amassed onto this board. And I think there were about 15 there, and it gathered. It grew organically, and it was a kind of spontaneous sort of building of energy. There wasn't much time, so they had to work fast. The difficulty with cartooning is to think you've got all the time in the world, and then people overwork things. If you leave it till I haven't got much time, I really better do this, there's an energy in the line. And they've prepared the jokes maybe, but they don't quite know how it's going to come out. And that sort of thing is the lifeblood of cartooning.